So we're super excited today. We're having our first outdoor climbing trip in a while. We've been in social isolation in the house all week because Sam had a cough, but he's better now. The test came back negative, so we can finally leave the house, and it just so happens that it's a sunny day and we can go outdoor bouldering. So we've arrived at a boulder. It's not the boulder that we were looking for, but it does have one route on it which we think we can try. It's called the Chasm.
Last time we were here and did a video, we were at the Goalmouth Boulders, and we decided to shake it up a bit rather than projecting those. We'll show you some new stuff. So now we're at the Chasm Wall, we'll do that, but we're actually looking for a boulder called the Red Dots Boulder. Since we're here, Chasm Wall. What's the problem called? Doesn't have a name. None of the boulders that we can climb ever have names.
It's called number 30.
Number 30 in the guidebook that we have.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Smash that classic problem. First attempts. Try the erect first and then I'll work out the start. See, yeah, let's move that a bit. I don't think this is a good one for the first problem of the day. It's also the feet situation. I don't know where I would put my feet. I don't know how promising this is. Yeah, that looks good. Good choice. Nice, yeah. Oh!
Well done.
Oh! So I was more scared than I expected to be there. I was more committed than I expected to be. And I was more successful than I expected to be. But that's the first time ever climbing where my fingertips have gone completely numb. I think it's the cold. Like, we don't really climb outdoors very often, and this I think must be the coldest weather that we've climbed outdoors in. I nearly fell off.
You can get down the back.
But yeah, that could have been could have been a disaster. I was definitely above the suggested start hold. But I don't know, you could probably call that a variation that's either 3+ or a 4 instead of a 4+. But yeah, I'm still really pleased with how that went and how quickly. I'm not sure if I'm going to bother projecting from the start. I think it's time to sort of dial down the intensity, get a bit of an actual warm-up, adjust to the colder stone on the fingers and how that's going to feel. Let's find some easier boulders though, definitely. Ooh.
The red dot slab font 4 here looks alright, but it's a bit wet and mossy. So this is route 8, which is another one of the font 4s. Quite a short route, but it's very mossy at the top and it's damp, so I think we'll give these ones a miss.
Nice. I like going left. Yeah, good, nice. You can get your left hand up. Nice, well done. Awesome, awesome.
So this is a bit where there's no more holds now.
Pardon?
There's no holds now.
Get your feet up on the... Yeah.
Well, that's just so slippery. I'm not willing to fall from up here. Yeah, I'm not doing this.
Alright.
This is not worth it.
Well done. So how was that?
Well, it was pretty meh. I didn't do the top out because it's wet and mossy and rubbish. I don't want to risk falling off the top of a boulder and having a experience that will put me off going bouldering again just for the sake of some like mediocre route. That's how I feel about it. So I didn't do it. There's a line between like having experiences that scare you and push you, which are good, and having experiences which are too much and are going to make you feel less encouraged. I felt like topping out the wet slab, which would scare me even if it was dry, is one step too far.
See if I can do the 4 or 4 plus or whatever it is to do the sit start. I was telling Helen I think that she'd have been able to do the top bit dead easy, just needed to commit. It is scarier when you're up there. Okay, this isn't as trivial or as easy as I remember it being, so good on you for not letting me bully you into doing it.
It says in the guidebook 1 stiff pull.
1 stiff pull,
Yeah.
and then 1 on here. Oh my god, all the way up there?
Yeah.
Alright. Fucking hell. No. So there's my limit with the boulder. It just reminds me of how different indoor grades are. Like this is either a 4 or a 4 plus, which in the gyms are just trivial for us at this point. And yet that one move I can't do. I just can't do it. Maybe if I saw exactly what someone else was doing, like where to place the feet, what precise movement, which hand to go with, that really simplifies stuff, and you can do that a lot in the gym. Just watch other climbers. Let's move over to the nice, easy flake problem, which I suspect will be challenging anyway.
It's called the golden ratio. It's actually got a name.
I remember the start being fine, and I get to a point where I've got a tiny little crimp on a slope, and I've got no real idea of how to get my body weight higher to do the top out. So I think as well, it's also partly like fear and over pulling, because I remember getting really tired really fast here. I can see that I need to get high foot, probably.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere?
If you get your right foot on the nubbin, can you then bring your left up?
This thing?
Yeah. No, the lower nubbin. More
Oh yeah, nice one. I couldn't still see that.
Yep, that's it.
That feels quite far out to the right though.
Is it?
Whoa. And a bit smooth and weird. And... So this is where I'm starting to tire.
Try and go for a really high left
I am starting to tire.
Okay, you're fine to drop down if you need to.
So someone with longer legs probably could do that move a lot.
Yeah, just
a lot easier.
You know, yeah, that's the good
Oh.
bit. You've got a good foot now, Sam.
Yeah.
Solid.
Is it just a bit too high for me to step up to though? I think so. I think I'm going to lose balance actually.
Okay.
It's a bit stuck.
Okay.
That feels like a possible solution. I'm coming down.
Okay.
See, I was too scared to drop like that last time. So now I can stay up there for a bit longer than last time because I'm not scared to do that jump down. So now that I've got an idea, I can try and execute a bit faster before my hands get tired. Yeah. And I definitely wasn't over pulling. Like last time I was like really like desperately trying to hold myself in and tiring my arms out faster than is necessary, I think. So there's a bit of growth.
Nice.
Yeah, I think you'll like the first moves if you want to try it.
Want me to try it now whilst you rest?
Yes, please, yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Did you go right or left
I
hand?
think I went left. Nice. If you can get it round to the left of it, it's even better. I think just get the right foot somewhere good to get the left on, and then you can think about getting your right foot higher maybe. Nice. And you... Nice. That could work for you. Nice.
Yeah, it's not helpful.
Still quite far.
I'm just too scared to go to it dynamically again in case
Yeah,
I just scrape my hand again. Easy. Nice one, Sam. Yep. Awesome. Yes. Right, you've got a good edge. Go for it. Yes. Awesome, Sam. Yep, we've got a good edge again.
Oh mate, there's a massive jug on for the left hand.
Is there?
Yeah, yeah. Didn't expect that. What for the right though? I'm trying to. What's the best bit for the foot now that I can actually use?
Yeah. Looking good. Yeah.
Oh yes.
Nice.
Woo!
Bomber.
Oh, it's like every time you try something hard and scary, you can try something harder and scarier the next time. I'm really glad that went well. Just committed to getting up on that left foot. It really helps. The difference is this time I made sure my right foot on that second good flake was just a little bit further left and therefore just a little bit higher up, and that made it a lot easier. So yeah. Whew. I'm not anywhere near as scared as I was coming up this way actually, or previously. I think it's just getting into the swing of it during the session, because it is the hardest actual top out I've done, I think. Golden ratio, tick.
Whoop whoop.
Or is it this way around for the camera?
Yeah.
Tick.
So this is Cubelet Groove boulder. It's got a good name. It's my favourite boulder. It's easy and it's something good to do to give me confidence.
You're chalking up before you got your shoes on?
Like an idiot.
Eager to boulder. You weren't using that one in the centre, were you? I don't remember if we went for this one, but this hold, you definitely need to use this hold, but that might work for the first. handle?
Yes. I'm grumpy because my favourite boulder's just taken all the outer layer of skin off my hand. And I can't see the holds because of the moss, but I also don't like picking all the moss off because, you know, moss deserves life too. Yeah, grump, grump, grump.
Yep, right hand works. That was it. You don't go straight for the left at all.
It just looks miles away, like I don't understand how I reached it. Like I'm full span and I can't. I just feel like so far I just keep sliding off everything because all the feet are damp. Like Sam's saying they're fine, but they're not. Like I've never slipped off of the Cubelet boulder so like 3 times in a row before.
Did the first move, repeated it.
I'm not that excited by it because it's like it's just damp and mossy. My right foot on that knob in there, my right hand on this side pull, left hand on the sloper there.
Slopey crack, yeah.
Left foot in the damp crack, and then match on the sloper.
Which you've been doing consistently, so that's good.
And then weight the left foot in the damp crack and get your left hand up onto the crimp.
We think it's this one that I've tick marked, but you said it didn't feel great.
It doesn't feel good, no. Like none of it feels good because you can see from the colour of the rock that it's mossy and damp.
That's really good. I saw you bring your foot down to sort of bring your weight across. That was working. Does that hurt your fingertips? That's really good progress though, I would say. So you calling it there?
Yeah. I wish it was all dry like it was in the summer. I don't understand why rock climbers are all psyched on climbing when in the like autumn and winter when it's cold. In the summer the rock was lovely and dry and like actually stone coloured rather than green, and now it's all mossy and rubbish. And I've just like slipped off slipped off of the crimp on those 3 fingers. The tips really hurt now, like the very tips hurt a lot. I'm proper grumpy.
Yeah. Are you still glad you came?
Yeah, I'm glad I came. We've had a nice day. Like at this point it's just nice to get out of the house because we've been cooped up all week. And it's nice to get back on the rock, but yeah, I'm just being a bit of a whinger about the conditions. I've done this one before, but we didn't get it on camera, so I thought I'd just like bowl up, repeat it for the camera. It looked dead cool, but it doesn't look cool because it's green and mossy, and I can't do it.
Unexpected falls outdoors, that was something that you previously weren't prepared to even risk?
Yeah, that's my growth for today, I suppose, my lesson.
So since Helen is basically done for the day, I'm just going to have one go at the slab side of all the slab. It's been a really good session. Hopefully I'll end on a bang. Probably won't because this is really hard, so see how it goes. total high point in that I actually managed to do a move. I didn't just establish on the hand and foot holds, I actually moved somewhere, so that's good. And yeah, I feel like I've had a really good session overall actually. Got to the top of a couple of problems I hadn't before, or at least one. I'm remembering one, two. Pretty pleased with the progress I've made now, but yeah, let's go and make sure we can get home on time before everything's dark.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good session at Bovey.